Don't make me get the wrench and hit you.
That's domestic abuse. Well, actually, that's just plain assault.
Exactly.
Welcome back, Morning Nerds and Gamers. My name is Drummy.
And you already heard mine. It's Don.
You don't need to talk about that guy. Go up the ladder.
That's what I'm working on.
Go up the ladder. Now, find the Pope.
Right.
It's locked.
I'll just fight him.
Or not.
Or I could just go through the door.
No. Go talk to them.
Nope.
Totally won't get in trouble.
Nope. Huh. Found in the kitchen.
Alright, I'm going to help you out and tell you that there is nothing in this entire place for you to find except for maybe... Oh, so you didn't even... Oh, you did take a peek.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't even see you choose the option to take a peek. So you're going to want to wait and watch for this guy to go back the other way.
No kidding. You know how stealth works?
Do you?
Yeah.
Go left. You gotta spin that camera around. So the way this works is you don't want to sit around and wait for those people.
Right, I figured that.
But while the tournament is going on, and then what I think is that while the tournament is going on, yes, while the tournament's going on, there are less people walking around. Now you're back to having to fight Faye. Fight with Faye.
Right.
Again, use your square X.
Square X. Sorry.
See, remember, you forgot. It's been a while
Dude,
since we played.
exactly. I was gonna say.
It's been a while since we played. Scud missiles. They're actually just wasps.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I have a friend. I have a friend who, when we're playing D&D, the DM always gives. Oh, you already have that ability.
Oh.
Works for me. The DM always gives her the ability to use some manner of be a type attack. So since you already know those, use triangle, square, square. So keep using that ability until she dies, because
The longer this takes, the longer I get to run around his part.
yes. Now at one point, however, it'll be like you don't actually get any more time as Bart, because then you'll just have to rush the last 3 fights.
Right.
It would also be in your benefit as you adjust your pants.
No, I was just adjusting in the seat. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's right. You can't sit on the front of it.
No,
because
it
apparently
bothers me.
it doesn't make any sense. Your butt has the most cushion on your whole body.
Oh, the kid's dead.
That should be fine. You didn't even look to see what you got.
Nope, don't care.
Don't care, evil. Not even
No.
gonna heal yourself?
No, he's fine.
Oh my gosh. Alright, go to the door on the left. Quickly. Good. Nice job. You really avoided that guy. Like a pro, even.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's nothing in here, though, so...
Get out.
Actually, I think you could talk to some of these people. We must rewrite all false history books on the monarchy. We must also get rid of any books that might cause problems. So, Shakan is rewriting history. Yeah, you might as well just get out and go. Move. Oh, okay. So let's see how many points he has to play with. He should have 5.
He does.
Well, he may or may not, because he may be in higher level than you are. No, he has 5. Alright, does he have his square X ability? No? Alright. You need to get him to learn that.
Okay.
As much as you can, at least. I wouldn't say worry about it too much, but if you can get him... Because he has his...
It's killing them, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. If it hits, that is. Remember, although he's hitting very nicely, did you give him the glasses?
I think he does have the glasses.
check to see if he has the glasses. Because
later, time constraints.
You're not really in that much of a time constraint. You can check to see if he's wearing glasses. No.
No.
Okay. Now, I think this is a dangerous room over here that you just ran into. Luckily, there was nothing wrong. So, look around. I think that's what you need? No. In a chest somewhere in this castle is a new whip for Bart, which would help you a lot later on. But if you can't find it, I wouldn't worry about it. Once you kill an enemy, he is gone for good, though. Oh, wait. No, I was lying.
Oh, well.
Wait, I'm lying. I'm completely wrong, apparently.
Whatever.
I don't think it really matters. When I played through this game on my own, which, by the way, I've beaten the game by this point.
I think you did say you've beaten it already on whatever you were playing it on last.
Did I say? Did I say it last time that we recorded? I have already beaten the game, and I did that for my own. Yes, I did. I did mention that last time, and I remembered that some parts like this were really easy for me, and
God
you
damn
were.
it.
It's all right. You just have to face the guy again. Or
nope.
maybe not. Run. Oh, okay.
I'll kill him. Don't worry.
But they're stronger. Look at them. They got rifles. And they do
5 damage.
5 damage.
Whack and whack.
Man, you have much better luck. I remember this part being so hard to connect hits with because like maybe the first hit would hit, but then the X would always either defend against it or
And he's got rhythm shock.
And now you learned rhythm shock. Congratulations, I guess. Check your skills. Because you're almost to where you need to go at this point. Yeah, you can't even learn level 6 yet because you're not high enough level. So, bully for you, I suppose. Go through that door. Oh, because now, you're now so far along in Bart's thing that they're pushing fights onto you. What are you doing here, Dan?
I thought I was reading.
Oh, go ahead. Alright. I escaped from Yui's place. I'm here to avenge my sister's death.
Please, Dan, stop it.
Shut your mouth, bitch! I will never forgive you! You murderer!
What do you want me to do?
Stop! No! You're... Well, too late.
You should have said it earlier.
Okay, I think you could still do this, Don. But you know what? I almost didn't want to do it. I figured maybe you would ask me what I should do.
No, I'm just gonna punch the kid.
You're a horrible person.
Of course.
You're horrible. So, I don't even think the item you get for it is even that good. You might have ruined it for yourself, but we'll see. So, the point is that you get in this fight, and a normal fucking person would be like, why the hell should I attack him? I killed his sister and his future brother-in-law. I'm a horrible person.
Because sometimes you just gotta smack some sense into people.
I suppose such things are not impossible to believe, but whatever. He uses your Gears Chi ability on you. You're gonna die. That only did 1 damage? Okay, that did 85 damage. If you die to this guy, if you die to him, if you die...
If I die, I'm gonna laugh.
Because if you die, you're screwed. That's it. Game over. Then Bart has to go through the rest of the area on his own. I can't believe you're actually...
He just hit me with a giant laser beam.
Yeah, because he's mad that you killed his family.
Oh well, he needs to wake up a little. With some multiple blows at the skull.
You're a good guy, Don.
No, I'm not. Let's
No.
not lie to the people at home.
You're right. You're not a good guy. You're probably the worst imaginable human being ever. But whatever. I hope he kills you now. I actually hope he kills you now.
Do you, Drummy?
I really do. Because it's not game over if he kills you. Which is weird. Wait. Is it game over if he kills you?
I don't know.
I actually don't know. Mostly because I've never been in such a pansy as to try fighting him. I just went defense, 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 and defense, and let him wail on me because that just seemed like the most reasonable, knowledgeable thing to do. It's like, why should I attack him? But whatever. You wanna kill the little 9-year-old boy who lost his family.
Dan,
Shut up! I don't want to hear your stupid excuses. Faye, you're such a bastard.
And how?
You really are a bastard.
Yep.
So if you don't kill him, or if you don't hit him and you let him wail on you for a while, he gives you a lot of extra money, plus he gives you Alice's wedding dress.
Why would I want that? It's a dress.
Well, for one thing, it's actually a good defensive item that gives extra ether defense.
Go up.
No, you don't want to go up here.
I don't want to be up here.
Well, unless you want to fight those guys off.
Well, what do I do then?
Well, that, turn right. See that door back there?
Yeah.
Upper left corner? That's where you're going.
I got it.
You
Damn
don't-
it.
You don't got it.
Oh, well, I'll have to kill them, and then I'll have to fight that guy.
Yeah, pretty much. And you got Rhythm Shock, so
Yeah, I'm curious what it looks like.
bully for you. Bam, bam.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, some of these death blow abilities you'll go through pretty quick. And there is supposedly supposed to be a reason for using combos. I just can't think of any. Most
Can you use multiple death blows if you combo?
yes, but
Hey, Bart leveled.
by doing so, all you're actually accomplishing is
Longer turns?
yeah, you're taking longer to do exactly the same amount of attacks.
Seriously?
Well, you know, here's what we'll do. Since these guys aren't going to really do so much damage to you, right? Start using one triangle attack each turn until you kill one guy.
Just one?
Yeah. And then press circle to cancel. So just keep doing this. I want to show everybody at home what happens. So just keep doing this. And you see how your AP bar is filling up? Fill up that AP bar to max, because eventually, you know, it only fills up so much.
And I have to do one attack?
Yes.
Yeah, because it wasn't filling up with Faye when I was hitting defense earlier.
Yeah. I think that was a mistake. I think that maybe someone thought that was.
Should I use it now, or?
All right, go right. I think it is. Yes, right, and choose combo. Then use any combination of these things. So like, yeah, use a rhythm shock. There you go, and then go down to accept. And then you choose the target, and then he goes what? And he starts using the combos really quick. It doesn't do any more damage than what it would normally do.
Yeah, but you're missing off that extra hit to build up to the combo. So you're losing damage, in my opinion.
Essentially, yes. That's actually very fair. So I can't think of a reason to use the combos, except there might be like a specific fight later on where you're supposed to use it. And hey, look who you're fighting now!
The mask guy.
You want to kick his ass too?
Do I need to?
I don't know, Don. You tell me. You're the big show over here. You're Stone Cold Steve Austin, big fucking grizzly bear.
What is it now? What is the appropriate action to this?
I'm gonna let you fight him. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Okay. So let's start off with some Iron Valor.
Keep in mind, this is the final bout of the tournament.
Yes, I figured that. Oh, he didn't do anything. I don't like that.
What didn't do anything?
He didn't do anything. Wise Man didn't do anything.
Oh. Well.
Of course. I'm not going to hit him.
What a wimp. I wish they would have... I think they have at some point where they voice act Wise Man, but I can't...
I did 1 point of damage to him. He ain't getting a perfect out of me. What the hell?
So, Wise Man, remember as I told you, anybody with a face portrait is an important character.
Yes, I understand. Why did he look like he gets hit and then...
Well, he's not actually getting hit. What he's doing is that he's repositioning himself. See, when you this is part of the game. This is part of the battle program. When people,
but then on his turn right here.
Oh, yeah, boo, boo, boy, come on, fight properly. You're trying to hit him, and this is at this rate, just as I thought. So, where did you learn that technique? Who cares? Go. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who cares where? Come on now, put up a serious fight.
So then, why do you fight? For yourself or for the sake of others?
Why do you ask that for?
Excuse me? I'm sorry. Is my name not Wise Man? I think I'm the wise one here. How about you suck my dick? Doesn't there have to be a reason or a goal for a person to fight?
My reasons for fighting are none of your business.
So you fighting for no reason or goal? Someone forgot to put the comma one little word to the right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
A little bit. Would you shut up? I'm in the middle of a fighting. Don't hurt me. Shut up.
Then forget it, for there's no way you could find such.
What?
You appear to be looking forward, but in reality, you're only looking downward. You're only looking at yourself. Like that, you will find nothing.
How would you know?
Bitch, do I not emanate important character here? I have a face portrait. My name is Wise Man. Seriously? None of this getting through to ya?
Not the face. No.
Not even a little bit?
No.
Okay, that's fine. You go ahead. By exchanging blows with you, I can tell a great deal.
Shut up!
Weak. You won't even graze me with those kinds of attacks. But superficially, at least, it seems you've matured physically.
Don't have to say anything there.
You've done well in recovering from those wounds, Faye. Wink, wink.
How do you know my name? I deliberately didn't use my real name when I entered this contest.
Yeah, what was your character? What did you name yourself?
Jerk ponytail guy or something?
The ponytailed grizzly bear?
I'm gonna punch you at the end of this.
Go. Alright.
And that thing about me recovering from my wounds? You aren't who I think you are.
So, Don, do you remember way back when? In the beginning of the game? And someone was telling you that when you were a little boy, you were brought to the village of Lahan, all soaking and bloodied?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember a cutscene that was playing at the time?
Yeah.
And a strange, cloaked individual?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I see where you're getting with this.
Do you catch on to the
Wink, wink.
wink,
situation.
wink, the
Yeah.
thing I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
That maybe you're supposed to now that he doesn't understand? I mean, go ahead. Oh my, is it already that time? I guess it can't be helped. I've got to be on my way. And he's gone.
Wait! I want to ask you...
Grumble, grumble, grumble. It appears that competitor Wiseman has forfeited. The remaining competitor will be automatically awarded victory. What? Are you serious? Boo, boo. Yeah, I won the bait.
I'm not happy about any of this.
Wise man.
So, people at home, we were trying to figure out how to do the readings because I want to talk more about this game and the story and not spend all the time reading lines. But some of you are like, oh, I love it when Don reads. So it's like, okay, I guess Don can read. But, I mean, I think it's better, Don, if you just read.
Well, yeah.
Alright. I think, yes, you can just run down the hallway. Just run down the hallway. Kill this guy. Or guys, there might be two of them.
I might.
Probably, yeah. But don't worry, I think they're... Because you're using the Guardian Ring.
No.
Yeah,
I hit
Yeah.
X too many times.
you fucked it up.
But I killed him anyways.
Oh well.
But because I'm using the Guardian Ring...
Yes, you may notice that when he hits you, that red letter is coming off of you. That means it's guarded. If a white number comes off of you after it hits, that means it did its full damage.
I did notice something like that.
It's hard to notice, and usually the character's animation will denote it more than ever. It's Margie.
Right.
Yes. And, so, even though I was telling you before that this is basically the Pope, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you know, like, this is the Pope. It's the Pope as the... Oh, and wait a minute. She has to remember her little pink stuffed doll. It's very, very important to her.
Fair enough. It's
Yes.
probably her weapon.
Yeah, that makes no sense, Don.
In Tales of in Tales of the Abyss, one of the casters uses a doll for fighting.
There was also... That also was in, what was it, Grandia 2?
I think it was Grandia 2.
In Grandia 2, the girl that you adventured with, she had a Poro-looking thing, you know, and she'd use it to whack people with and whatever, and kind of weird. No, that's not the case. Don, this is a serious game. There's no ridiculous things like that. She's not going to be in your party. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Boss battle.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
You remember these two, right?
Yep.
Crap! Gebler! This is Ramses.
Yep.
The nice, you know, the guy who was talking to Margie being all like, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. He's very polite.
He is. Bart, not so much at the moment.
Ramses, I think, is the kind of character that they wanted Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII to be.
Maybe.
Because without spoiling too much of the plot of either game for anyone, and especially to not spoil too much of the plot here for you, Ramses and Cypher, as far as their ambitions and in a greater kind of way, their flaws, share a lot of similarities. So, you saved, right?
Yes.
Good. I'm just going to let you try this fight on your own without me telling you what to do and see how you do. So, what determination do you think there was that your name was Prince Bartholomew?
Bart, your determination, the way you act. You didn't grow up proper enough, so you still kind of think. Bart still kind of thinks like a young child.
So that's why everybody knows by looking at you, you're Prince Bartholomew?
That or there's photos of him everywhere. Who fucking knows?
You may have had your problems with Shakan, but we won't treat you badly. Concerning Shakan, it really doesn't matter either way to us. Jerk! That's nice to know, but I can't accept it. See, for me, either way is bad. See, remember, Gebler is trying to get this Fatima Jasper treasure for themselves, but Shakan wants the Fatima Jasper treasure for himself, and he wants to rule Ave. But obviously, Gebler, and to a greater extent, Solaris, who comes from behind them, they want something something very different.
Right. Let's see.
Good. You remember that your character had that ability.
Oh yeah, I remember Wild Spawn.
I was afraid that you wouldn't be able to do that, or you wouldn't remember how that works. I don't know why that didn't do anything.
Okay. I don't like that stance of his.
Do you read what it said when he
Mirror
used it?
stance.
Oh, look at that. Miang actually just removed the thing that you just did. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? No! Alright. You learned. That was the important part.
Okay.
So, what is he does mirrored stance, predict, and Miang removes any negative status effects that you try to put on him.
Right, but you can't target Miang.
No. So what you have to do is attack him when he's not doing anything, and when he starts using that mirrored stance, heal yourself and defend.
Okay. I need a fast forward button. That doesn't work.
No. The only thing pause does is stops the recording from actually working.
I know, just weird.
So before we started recording, I told Don to pause the game because I didn't want him to run down the timer. So as the game was paused, I was like, okay, I wanted to start the recording. Funny thing, I couldn't start the recording while the game was in pause. Like, it wouldn't let me start recording. And when it was paused and it was recording, I couldn't stop it from recording. For some reason, Xenogears just takes over the whole thing. It's weird. Yes, jerk.
If your computer starts moving and shit, I'm going to crowbar it.
If my what?
If your computer starts moving and shit, I'm going to crowbar it.
Alright. I want you to also pay attention in this fight, because there's also one other very interesting thing. As the fight continues on, you'll notice it. Maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't. Mirrored stance, predict attack. So, I don't know why that didn't heal you in any way, but
I got plenty of these.
yes, this is the time you want to use it. You can also use that Samson's hair you picked up.
What's Samson's hair?
Yeah. Remember what I said?
Oh yeah.
Remember when I said, "Hey, you didn't even look at that thing you picked up in that one fight?"
You're right.
And that was it. That was what you picked up. And now she heals you. I don't understand what's wrong with that. So now you just want to defend.
Right.
Just keep defending. She'll restore him, but you haven't done him. Well, you did him a little bit.
I did about 130 damage.
So you can see how good your defense worked. That did so little damage. Now you can start wailing into him again. Once you learn that, this fight gets a lot easier. I think the first time I fought this guy, I got my ass handed to me because I didn't understand what he was doing. Like, and I was severely underleveled and undergeared. Luckily, you know, I'm preparing you and, you know, telling you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The first time I thought it said like it would like predict attack. I figured it looked like a percentage sign to me. Even the second time seeing it.
Yeah, some of those things.
Like it goes by so quick, it looked like a percent.
You have to pay attention because that's
you have to ridiculously pay attention.
That's because that's your clue. That's your clue that's telling you how you're actually supposed to win. If you don't pay attention and the guy kills you because of it, oh well.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So have you noticed the thing about this fight that's kind of weird?
Both Miang and Margie are casters.
Well, yeah.
We're also so close to one another.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a good. I suppose that's a good thing to notice. Margie is like 16.
Okay.
Okay, Bart, he's like 16 to 18. He's a young kid, but he's fighting for his life. Ramses is a Gebler general. Obviously, he's, you know, much older. But Miang's about the same age as Ramses.
Okay, so Ramses is also really young?
No, I mean, I don't know exactly how old Ramses is. I mean, you don't, at least, for that matter. Oh, hey, look, Faye saves the day. And uses his signature, you know, fist attack.
Yeah.
And he knocks Ramses the fuck out, taking all the credit for the fight.
You okay, Bart?
Glad you're here, Faye. How did you get here? He said, no? Really? And no one gonna answer that?
Nope.
Faye? What's wrong, Bart? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
cool.
so used to
you
doing
and the
all
reading, I know.
the reading. You know what you need to do, Bart? I mean, Don? I just called you Bart. You know what you need to do, Bart?
What?
You need to read all the lines.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fine.
Get those vocal cords working. I'll even pull this up for you so you don't have to yell into the mic. How about that?
What's wrong, Bart? I thought this was just a simple rescue. Shut up. This jerk butted in and slowed me down. The way he attacked, it reminds me of someone from my past. Cutscene!
Yeah.
Or flashback, who fucking knows?
Does this look like a familiar scene to you?
Nope.
Are you sure? Don't focus on the obvious demon-looking thing in the center.
No, I'm looking at all the robots. The robots look the same, but no, none of this looks familiar.
You don't remember a scene where there was fire in the background
Yeah,
and
Lahan.
everything was torched?
Lahan.
Okay.
But I don't remember any of that. Enough talk. Battling will reveal the truth about you. Careful, Faye. This Gebler jerk's pretty strong.
Yeah, but now that you're both here, you're gonna wipe the floor with him.
No shit.
But have you not figured out the thing that's kind of interesting about this fight that kind of stands out?
No. That's Faye, right?
Yeah.
He can only target himself with that.
Yeah, he can only target himself. Alright, I'll give you a hint. What has Miang done this whole fight?
Just try to heal me.
Not you. Yeah, Miang has tried to heal you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Good job.
Margie, Miang, whatever.
You really know your enemies from your allies really well.
Right there, Drummy. Right there.
Oh, look, you got your 6 point for Bart.
Yay?
Yeah, yay. You know what you can do?
Start learning the new death blow.
Triangle, triangle, triangle X.
When did Bart level? He had 168 hit points before.
In that fight. In the fight you just finished.
Oh, it didn't even give me experience.
Yes, he did. Yes, it did. I think it gave it to you off screen, maybe.
It had to do it off screen.
No, wait, actually, it did.
No, it didn't. I didn't see that. We will check the footage after we're done recording this episode.
All right.
It did not show it.
I don't know, man. Calm down. All right. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
That was crap damage there.
Yeah. And now he starts using mirror predict attack. So, you can use inner healing to do the healing.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you just have to wait.
Yep.
You can continue to use Iron Valor if you want on him. I don't know.
Once on Faye is enough.
I don't know if using the Wild Smile with Bart causes Miang to not use Restore. I don't think it matters. I don't think it changes that at all.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
You might as well. So, going back to the point I was trying to make before, what has Miang done this whole fight?
Just heal Ramses.
Doesn't that seem weird to you?
A little bit.
Maybe not at first, right? It's not something that's obvious. It's pretty subtle. But Miang has simply been standing there, just healing. Hasn't pulled out a weapon, hasn't pulled out a gun, hasn't done anything. I mean, you know, obviously she has magic, so you'd think maybe she could cast a spell. But no, none of that.
Huh. She has her own ulterior motives, I guess.
That would be a nice observation then. It's something to keep in mind as we move forward and you start to learn more about these characters.
She's also healing him a lot more now.
Well,
Before it was only 40.
yeah.
Now it's 100.
That's just because there's another person in the game now.
Right.
Although it does seem weird that there would be an arbitrary increase. I guess you could say that would be significant to the character. I honestly think it's just more for game design. So let's go back to talking about AP. I think that it would have been better if being able to defend allowed you to increase your AP. However, I imagine that somewhere in development, the developers saw that idea and realized that it gave too much power to that strategy.
Yeah, it does. But then if you think about, well, I don't know if it's probably not even the same group. In Xenosaga, that's one of the tactics in the game. It's to defend till everybody has all 3 of their AP points, and then to wail on the enemy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that how that worked?
Yeah, you defend and then you got the AP, and then you got to do chain attack to like one super chain attack.
I forgot. I have not played Xenosaga in a while.
I actually really enjoyed the RPG.
It's okay.
The mechanics were okay, but the story was actually really good in my
Well,
opinion.
yeah.
I enjoyed the story.
Obviously, it's the same guy. For the most part. It's not the same team, but it is the same director and creator.
I know in episode 2, I didn't like the game mechanics at all. 2, I still need to rush through so I can go to 3, because a lot of people say 3 kind of plays like 1, but has a couple of things from 2 that weren't too bad.
I don't like 2 for the most part, specifically for the runaround of some of the areas.
He looks completely different, and there's no response. Is it just my imagination? But that technique was indeed his. What's more, the name Faye. Where have I? Faye, that is my child's name.
So, do you...
Sorry.
Yeah. Good job. Good job on your screams of terror.
Leave the rest to me. I'm not gonna attempt to do it with a girl's voice. Margie? She uses magnitude!
Yes. Rats, actually. She summoned rats.
The fuck?
The Pope summons rats. What do you want?
She is not the Pope. No! Is it him? Or do I only want to think so? If it is him, I'm... worthless? A reject? Guard! Double the guards on both shifts. Don't let those rats in here again. Hey, Faye, do you know where this elevator goes? I don't know where it does. Where does it go? I'm asking you. There's one thing, this thing, wasn't here before.
It absolutely was there before. Bart, you're just like Don.
I'm gonna punch you.
Both of you are completely oblivious.
Don't worry. We'll get you back home somehow. I saw the elevator when I came in through the doors. I'm not worried. Hey, Faye. How did the tournament go?
Oh, you know, I beat up my best friend.
I won, I guess. That's what I thought. I knew you could do it.
I just raffle stomped my best friend, that's all.
Fuck it.
The only family I've ever known. That's all I did.
Sometimes you just gotta knock some sense into people, man. Oh, we're in a hangar.
You remember this scene?
No? Was I supposed to?
Well, this was the scene where the ship landed and Ramses
yeah.
and Yang. Yeah, Gebel's aerial bear ship.
Are you okay?
Bear ship. Bear ship.
Okay, I did not skip that on my own. Are you guys in the mood for another battle? Bart, we better get out of here and fast. Quick, run! I'm not even in control of this.
I know. Yeah, their running animation is hilarious. And he actually catches you, technically speaking.
Yeah. There are intruders in the base. There are 3 intruders. Presently heading for the...
Hey, who's that girl right there?
That's that one bitch I yelled at earlier.
Yeah, it is. What's her name?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, God damn it. This is why we have to play these things in longer succession.
No, because I'm actually enjoying this. Ellie. Faye?
Faye. Ellie?
You're Ellie? See, he didn't even remember. He barely remembered. You're Ellie.
It's been days since...
It's been weeks.
It's been weeks. Ah, fair enough. It's been weeks for you.
Days for them. Fuck off. You're Ellie. What are you doing here? I should be asking you. Don't tell me you're the intruders, Faye. Huh? If she's in our way, just... Wait a second, Bart. Ellie is not an enemy. Not an enemy? Are you sane? Look at her uniform. She's a Gebler officer. Huh?
They're right in here.
Hurry, this way. Not going to question that.
Yeah, but Bart still will. Because Bart's an untrusting kind of asshole.
Bart's cool, though.
Just like you.
Not an untrusting asshole. Hey, I still have soda in my cup.
Soda in my cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party.
Are we waiting for
Let's
something?
have a party. Oh, soda in my cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party.
There we go. I thought it froze.
No. You were waiting for them to run by.
I didn't hear anything, so I was like...
That's because it was turned down. The people at home will be able to hear it. Maybe.
It sounds like they've gone. Faye, can you explain to me how you know a Gebler officer?
Well, we were in the forest and bow chicka bow wow.
I don't know where you met her, but no matter how you look at it, she's a Gebler officer, not an enemy. Where do you get off saying that? Yes, Special Forces of the Sacred Empire of Solaris. Also known as Gebler. I'm Lieutenant Elheim Yvonne
Yvonne?
Elheim.
Girl, I'm Lieutenant
hell
Elheim
no.
Yvonne Houghton of the Ignis Army's 3rd Assault Division. And while returning from a mission to capture the
I
newest
quit.
model
We're done.
gear
We're done.
from
Let's
the
play
Kislev
over with.
military factory. I'm being fucked in the ear.
Close enough. Keep that up.
Next time on Brony Nerds and Gamers, I'll remember to give Don his medication.
Not on any medication, you fucker.
Until next time, good night.
I'm gonna go fucking freeze a water ball and beat you with it.